The storm touched off by the Deputy President's West African tour in a luxury private jet is far from over.
Yes, honorable members.
In Parliament, the Leader of Majority, Aden Duale, was put to task by members to table the details of the trip to Congo-Brazzaville, Gabon, Nigeria and Ghana.
Half here include the letters from the Deputy President to Parliament, to the Clerk, to the Speaker, to the Leader of the Majority, to the Leader of Majority in the Senate, seeking the concurrence, the approval of the 4 members who went and who were part of the delegation.
The Deputy President, Mr. Speaker, didn't go for a cruise. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy President was not a tourist. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy President was on a state visit, Mr. Speaker.
Will I be in order to ask the Leader of Majority first, before even he moves to the next evidences that he's giving us, to table in this House the invitation to the 4 countries which came in, Mr. Speaker?
I was not asked to bring the invitation letters, but if I'm given 10 minutes, because I have a direct access to State House, I will bring those.
Mr. Speaker, I just wanted to let the Majority Leader know through you that we are aware that is an errand boy the other side, so you definitely must have the access to the deal.
The Majority Leader finally tabled a document indicating that the company which was awarded the tender had quoted the lowest price.
EADC, African Development Corporation, which is the African partner of vista-jet, whose quotation for the entire trip was 18,864,000, equivalent to $221,000 US, inclusive of all taxes, fees and charges. B, a local company, Lady Lorry Kenya Limited, based at Wilson Airport, whose quote for the entire trip was 19,728,744, equivalents of $234,866 US, excluding VAT and fees. C, ABM Aviation, whose quote for the entire trip was Kenya shillings 28,440,720.
Duale tabled a letter from the company that provided the jet disowning the invoice and contract published in the media, claiming that the jet would cost the taxpayer 100 million shillings annually.
That the official invoice sent to the Office of the Deputy President of the amount of $221,000 US, equivalent to 18,500,000. We are not aware of any other invoice of a higher amount. This should not be regarded as an official invoice from EADC.
Deputy President William Ruto, through his lawyer Kioko Kilukumi, is now demanding an apology from the Nation Media Group, indicating that the article published was malicious and defamatory.
And this House must dissociate itself from any closure or any, Mr. Speaker, acts that are seen as impeding freedom of press, Mr. Speaker.
The Majority Leader also tabled documents before Parliament indicating previous incidents where the government had hired the same jet for use by government officials. In April 2011, the jet was hired by the Prime Minister's office for a trip to France and the US for 32 million shillings. In May 2011, the former Prime Minister used the same jet to Cape Town, South Africa and paid 10 million shillings. In August last year, he went to the UK and the trip cost 26 million shillings. A trip to Malaysia and Korea in November last year cost 18 million shillings.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The debate on the controversial tour, however, took a different turn.
To go further, Mr. Speaker, I don't know if any one of us saw the cartoon that was in one of the leading newspapers today. Mr. Speaker, that cartoon was showing ladies busy massaging the Deputy President, I'm sorry to say so. And the question I want clarification from the Leader of Majority, Mr. Speaker.
Speaker, what I'd want to know, Mr. Speaker, is I have actually seen that cartoon, and I'm not too sure whether there's anything there that seems to suggest that those are female members who are massaging. What? But Mr. Speaker, more fundamentally, because Honorable Cecily is actually raising a concern of equality in this House. So my concern is if indeed they put female members massaging Ruto, then I would want to demand from nation that they put a photo of me being massaged by male members of parliament for equality purposes.
The members who travel can tell us better what happened. But Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
Point of order.
I would like to seek clarification.
Leader majority.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to seek clarification from the Leader of Majority.
Leader majority is on a point of order.
We did not come here to massage anybody's body, Mr. Speaker. We are here as members of parliament.
I rise to just ask 3 clarifications from the Leader of Majority.
But please, we must leave the issue now of massaging. Okay. Yeah?
And I must say...
Surely, let's go now to the more serious business.
Judy Kosgei, Citizen Live at 9.